Okay, here's the word for today, Thursday, January 3rd. This is out of 1 Peter chapter 5, talking about elders. And Peter's saying, the elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of Jesus Christ, and also partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Now this is what elders do. Feed the flock of God, which is among you. Take the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre money, but of a ready mind. Neither being lords over God's inheritance, over the people, but being ensamples, an example to the flock. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, you shall receive a crown of glory that fades not away. Now, these elders are not older people. They are mature, chosen, ordained, chosen people, chosen in the faith, chosen to lead, chosen to instruct. Down here it says, verse 5, it says, likewise ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Not necessarily meaning young in age, but younger in the Lord. Now, we can see in the book of Acts, the book of Acts, verse 14, especially 23, it says, and when they had ordained them elders in every church. See, so elders are ordained. It's not because they're old. They're ordained an elder in the church. Now, over in John chapter 21, verses 15 on down to 17, we know this. Remember the Lord telling Peter, if you love me, feed my lamb. If you love me, feed my sheep. So on 3 times. And, to confirm Peter, usually people would say because he denied him 3 times, so the Lord did this 3 times. Well, also, you can also say that the Lord was ordaining or choosing Peter to be an elder. It says, if you love me, feed my lambs, feed my sheep. So you can say that he was also being, as I said, chosen for eldership, to lead, to instruct people. Now, if you go to 1 Timothy chapter 3, these are the qualifications of an elder. It says bishops, which also means elders. It says elders and deacons. Over here, talking about deacons. But there's a qualification for one who is ordained. So when in the book of Acts, when they ordained elders in every church, in the book of Acts, verse 23, they had ordained elders in every church. Now, what is a church? A church is a group of people, a congregation, a gathering of people. It doesn't make a difference where they meet. The church is the body of Christ, with 2 or 3 are gathered in my name. So in the gathering, there should be elders, one who's going to lead, to feed, like Jesus told Peter, feed my sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep. Now, the qualifications are in 1 Timothy chapter 3 for an eldership. But back to here, 1 Peter. Peter, who is also an elder, he says, the elders, plural, which are among you, I exhort, who am also an elder. And he's a witness. But he's an elder. He was chosen. Peter was chosen to exhort people, to feed the flock. Now, this is the reason why he said this. If you go up a couple verses in chapter 4, We can start at verse 17. It says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God." And if it first begin at us, so Peter's including himself, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of God? Now listen to this verse. "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and sinners appear?" Now, that's why Peter said to the elders, exhort people, because of this reason up here, judgment. To exhort people to live right, be right, believe right, walk in faith, walk in the gospel, sanctify, be separate from the world, be called out, not be part of the world, not be unequally yoked, but be cleaving to Christ, to the body, to Christ. So again, he says in verse 5, I exhort you, elders, to feed the flock. So when you are gathered together, you're in the Bible study, a group of people, take the oversight. Take the oversight and lead people. Well, you can say, well, I hadn't been chosen to be an elder or ordained. Ordained means chosen. That's what it means, to be chosen, to be picked. Well, do you basically fit the qualifications of an eldership? 1 Timothy chapter 3. Here is John talking to second epistle of John. This is John the elder unto the elect lady. To the elect lady, which this lady was elected to lead the house, the people, her children, the people in her house. Read second John. I dropped my bookmark, sorry. So, I exhort you to feed the flock of people wherever you are. You feed. You take an oversight if there's no one there. Take the oversight, it says. Take the oversight. But be of a ready mind. Study the word. Show yourself approved. Be instant in season, out of season. But be an example. You be an example. You take the oversight. And you will receive a crown of glory that fades not away. So that's the word for today.